someone sitting at our table.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Welcome to the beautiful Maikai. Now, our show is about to begin in just a few moments, and I have a couple of announcements to make, so if I may have your attention, please. Mahalo. Now, we are a dinner theater, therefore we do practice theater etiquette, and we ask that everyone remain seated during our entire performance. We want to make sure that we keep all the walkways and aisleways clear for our performers and our servers to move about. And I'm going to ask if you folks can pull your chairs in just a hair for us right here in the garden, please. Pull that in just a little bit. Mahalo. We're going to have some fun on this stage tonight. We're going to take you on a musical journey throughout the islands of Polynesia. We're going to have audience participation and some special celebrations. However, we ask that during the show, you keep your chatter to a minimum so that the performers can hear and everyone around you can enjoy the show. Last but not least, and most importantly, we ask that everyone turn their flash off on their phone or recording devices as they are very blinding to our performers, and we want to make sure that everyone in the house is safe. Now, is everyone ready? Let us begin. Our adventures begin in the islands of Tahiti as the sun rises upon the day. Here, the fun-loving and sensual nature of its people tell the stories of the beautiful sights, such as the majestic Mauruuru, the cool north wind called the Mara'amu, and the dark, starry night sky. They tell the stories of the paradise that God has created, a place for them to relax, to play, and to fall in love. And then we raise our ceremonial drums to signify that our celebration has begun. So from the islands of Tahiti, our greeting word is Ioarana.
It's the Rikie! Oh! Kori mai!
Those are the exciting drum dances of Tahiti. Thanks for all the love, it's greatly appreciated. My name's Ikaika, along with my cousin Teruwe, I'll be your co-host here this evening on your journey through the islands of Polynesia. Again, welcome. We're gonna give you some information to take home with you. Here's your first piece. That dance you just saw was called the Aotearoa, and in ancient times was reserved for the royalty, or the ariki. And from the ariki to the common man, when the greeting is sent out to you, it is only customary to send it back. So we're going to try it together today as a family. Seeing as how it's Easter Sunday, let's work together like family. That greeting word in Tahiti is a Ioarana. Very good. Now, obviously, we're going to visit some other islands, don't be concerned, like Hawaii, often known for being graceful with their beautiful hula. New Zealand, known for being fierce with the way they protect their people, and Samoa, known for being fiery, for that fiery dance that they do. You will see all of these and take those greeting words home with you and impart them onto the people that you wish. Now we're gonna move a little bit, so you guys imagine whatever vessel you would like, perhaps an outrigger canoe, a catamaran, either way, we're moving a little bit north of the Tahitian Islands to a place called the Tuamotu. It's one of the world's largest archipelagos, and somehow these people turned a sandbar with only really a coral reef into a paradise. By that, I mean all the food they eat, the adornments they wear, the wisdom, the music, the dances that they pass down generation after generation has continued on that tiny coral atoll. Now, as you may or may not know, on islands like that, protecting your villages is of the utmost importance. So how would they know if foreigners were approaching? They would work tandem with the birds of the air to let them know that a foreign boat was upon their shores, at which point the canoes full of the warriors called from the Pomotu people called the Puarata would race out and see if they had to commence in a battle on the seas. Now our men, or our kane, will represent them doing a traditional haka. You see them don a malo, or you would call it a loincloth. And in their hand you'll see a fighting club called a mede. And upon the mede, you will see inscriptions of the heroes and ancestors who passed away to war, migration, what have you. So let's travel there to the Tuamotus, where the greeting word is kura ora.
Eta moki e! Kai pakiro to te moana uri uri. Kai pranata pai kokotai. Kai pakiro to ia kore. Te kopi he. Tiki tiki te roe roe. O ta kui ora hanga. E te hapumi hanga e! Eta moki e ki a ue. Tai tia nana. E kimi anda ki a ue. Te ia kuta aku. E koe te ka kuta ko te hanga. Kai pakiro to ia moana uri kai. Mai kukutai. Kai pakiro to ia kore. Te kopi he. Tiki tiki te roe roe. Ta kui ora hanga. Ta kui ora hanga. Ta kui ora hanga. E te hapumi hanga e! Eta moki e! Eta moki e ki a ue. Tai tia nana e! E kimi anda ki a ue. Te ia kuta aku. E koe te ka kota ko. Kai pakiro to i te moana uri uri kai. Mai pakutai. Kai pakiro to i te whare. Te kopi. Tiki tiki te roe roe. Ta kui ora hanga. Ta kui ora hanga. Ta kui ora hanga.
Now, indeed, our warriors were fierce. They were also avid sailors, and so we raised our sails and we head northward to the youngest of the Polynesian islands, known as Hawaii. Here in Hawaii, the greeting word is aloha. Aloha. Mai kai. Now, aloha is a very important word to us as Hawaiians. Many people use it for hello, goodbye, and I love you in the casual sense. However, it has a more deeper and profound meaning. As our elders were getting ready to venture to their next part of life, they would call their successors to their bedside and there place their forehead and their nose together and breathe their last breath. This is called the breath of Ha, or the breath of knowledge. So alo, the path, Ha, or the breath, means this is the passing of the breath, the passing of the knowledge. So when we say aloha to someone, we are really wishing them life and knowledge. So I'm going to say the word again with a different intention, and I look forward to you saying it back. Aloha! Aloha! My ka'iwale no. Now, I was born in the islands of Hawaii, on Oahu, on a little countryside in a town called Laie. Laie is famous for many things, but perhaps hula is one of the most. And in ancient times, men were the first practitioners of hula. They used it in a form of martial arts that we called lua, which is a very simple concept of two. It is a balance as a yin and yang. Now, it was equally important for us to teach our warriors how to break bones, but also how to mend those bones. This is the way that we kept our lives in harmony. So with this mana'o or thought process, we teach that if you take something, you must give back. If you break something, you must fix something. It is called being pono, or being right. Now, hula played a big part in this balance of harmony. So it was a way that we told the stories of our gods and goddesses and of our history. We used this pahu drum that came from the islands of Tahiti to help us in that rhythmic style. When the missionaries came upon our shores, they deemed that this was kapu or taboo, and hula fell into a deep dark period. It was later on that our king, David La'ameakalakaua, decided to lift this kapu and allow the Hawaiian people to practice when, where, and how they may. That changed the face of hula forever. As the modernizing of Hawaii began to happen, we had the introduction of the string instruments from the vaqueros, or the Mexican cowboys, and we received the guitar. The Portuguese came with their small mandolin, and it influenced our ukulele. So too, the sounds and rhythms of hula began to change. We no longer just sang about our gods and goddesses and our history, but we began to tell stories of everyday work, play, and love. So we take you to the time when Hollywood comes to our shores. The next song we'll do for you is called a hapa haole, meaning half in English and half in Hawaiian, so you can understand. Our kane use the implements of hula to help tell the story. The first ones that they hold in their hands are the yellow feather gourds called the uli uli, and they sound like this. Next to them is a split bamboo or the pu'ili that sounds like this. Last but not least is the ipu, or a hollowed out gourd used to carry water and as a percussion instrument. It sounds like this. And so we set the scene for a moonlight stroll with a 1930s flair, with a little bit of romance and heartbreak.
Whisper my name by moonlight. Love me as light is day. Our love was made to linger always. Come a little closer, just a little closer. Can you hear my heart beating? You are my true love, my only true love, that keeps me warm at night. Don't break my heart, don't break my heart. Your eyes moonlight, they light the night sky. As you glance at me, your lips, sweet hips, love like we knew it. I'm glad that you were mine. Don't break my heart, don't break my heart.
New Guinea. That was a lovely representation of our beloved hula. Thank you for all the love. Now we're gonna move a little bit, guys. Again, imagine your vessel. This time we're going a little bit further. Pull out your Google machines. You check me how close I am. It's about 4,500 miles due south to the southernmost tip of the Polynesian Triangle, a place called New Zealand. So if you could imagine how special the people were in the 7 canoes that left from the south point of the Big Island, I would say very. Also very special are the people who began the Maikai, the Thornton family, and only because of them, this past December it celebrates 68 years of life. How about a round of applause? Is anyone here for the first time? Thank you for coming. I see a lot of you are coming back as well. It's great to see all of you again. For those of you that don't know the different areas or parts of Polynesia, I might be a little bit partial right over here, so I want to see how is everybody in Hawaii. And Mauruuru is right behind them. How's everyone over there? Tonga, is everybody on the risers? How's everyone? You heard of New Guinea, how's everyone over here? They're always very strong when I'm here. You heard of both guys, how's everybody in the garden? Sounds like a lot of fun. Also fun is the gift shop. It's beautiful. There's a lot of nice people. And Trixie, Linda, Leslie, there's a window. You can see Corey, the head mixologist, and his people making your drinks. For those of you that do enjoy drinks, on the other side of New Guinea is the Molokai Bar, very beautiful. The Bora Bora Bar is the outside, newest addition. And beyond Mauruuru is the Lanai, perfect for pictures. So take all your friends and family and go get some memories for yourself. But let's get back to that special place. New Zealand, Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud. First, we're gonna do a remake of the 1839 Broken Land Treaty, where our Maori cousins had to fight for their land. What they usually did was send out a scout to do something called a wedo, to see if you came for war or for peace. If it was for peace, the women would come out and do a welcoming call called a karanga. Also, the men will join them and do a waiata called te hiwi e. After that, you will see the women do the traditional Maori poi, originally just like the hula, done by men, meant to show dexterity, but women make things beautiful once they come along and add their skills to it. Now, the last thing we're going to do is the haka. It's a battle cry, so I'm going to ask everybody remain silent while they get through it, and we'll cheer for them after. Reason being, it is sacred. They're going to grimace their face, called a pukana, stick out their tongue. Seems silly to modern audiences, but as I said, it's sacred. So let's go to that sacred land of Aotearoa, where the greeting word is kia ora. Kia ora.
The dances of the Maori people. The Maori people are indeed great warriors, but once our villages were secure, it was time for us to celebrate. Are you guys ready to celebrate? Okay. Now, we have several different birthdays that are happening in the house tonight, and we also have some surprises. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go room by room, and I'm going to announce the birthdays in each of these rooms. If there's someone in your area that's celebrating, I want you to cheer for them as loud as you can. Everybody got it? Okay, all right. Let's start at table 33. We have John Jr. Where are you, John Jr.? Is that you? Happy birthday, buddy. And at table 35 is Paige. Happy birthday. Now, is there anyone else in Tonga that's celebrating a birthday? No? Okay. Well, it looks like we're ready to sing Happy Birthday. Here's how we're going to do it. We sing it in Hawaiian to you first, and then everyone joins us in English. This is Hau'oli La Hanau.
Hau'oli La Hanau. Hau'oli La Hanau. Hau'oli La Hanau. Hau'oli La Hanau.
Your turn.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Now, we're going to keep this fun going. Now, I told you we had some surprises for this show, and indeed we do. Now, there's a very special family in New Guinea that's going to have a baby soon. Oh, yes. But you know, here's the thing. I hold the envelope to let them know if they're having a boy or a girl. So, let me ask, who thinks they're having a girl? Let me hear you cheer. Who thinks they're having a boy? Oh, we shall see. So our ladies are going to come out today, and they're going to have on some pink. Then the boys are going to come out, and they're going to have some blue. Here's the fun thing about this song. This is the time that we're going to get some of you to come up and dance with us. So I want you guys to watch the full story. This story is told with the hands and the hips. You got to watch both of them to catch the full story. Now this dance, when you come up on the stage, is for 18 and older. So sorry to the kids. This is only for the grown-ups right now. But let's see who's going to win, the girls or the boys. This is Wahine Ma'ohie.
Sai sai da patuna serera. Sai sai da patuna serera.
Now don't be shy. Here we go. Okay, now this is a boys versus girls competition. I want to see who dances better. So if you think the girls are dancing better, give me a hoo-ha! If you think the boys are dancing better, give me a hell yeah! Woohoo! Everybody, let's get on that party train. Let's give it up for our amazing volunteers. All right, we're gonna need some lights here. Okay, we got Mr. Tom Kokas here with us. Now, Tom is the proud father. That's right. So right now, Tom is going to place the bet whether he is having a boy or a girl. What do you think, Tom?
Girl.
He thinks a boy. If you think he's right, let me hear you cheer. Okay, so only time will tell, Tom. Only time will tell. We have to drag this out and make it painful for you. Okay, so we're gonna have something special for you. We just wanted to torture you and bring you up. Show everybody how proud you are. So let's give it up for Mr. Tom and his lovely wife. Okay, when the time is right, we're gonna let you know. Thank you so much for being up here. Watch your step. Okay, we have exciting things happening here. We're gonna slow down the pace just a little bit. We're gonna take Tom back to the good old days. All right. Now, we're gonna feature the lovely vocals of Nana'o and Auntie Mapuana singing the beautiful Hawaiian wedding song entitled Ke Kalineo.
Yeah.
they say, where there is love, there is fire. Are you ready for some fire today? I got one person that's super excited for it. The rest of them are eating dessert. So, are you ready for some fire today? There we go. Now we're going to take you to the exciting islands of Samoa to do for you the siva afi, which is the dances of fire. Our warriors are going to charge this stage with their weapons ablaze. On one side is a very sharp knife, on the other side is an extremely sharp and large hook. It will be set to fire. So we have a couple of safety announcements to make. First, I'm going to ask if there's young kids sitting on the end, will you switch with them, please? Will you switch and put them on the inside, please? Over here, too. If there's any young kids, will you guys switch? Put the young kids on the inside, please. Switch them on. All right. We're going to ask that everyone remain seated during this entire performance and keep all the walkways and aisleways clear. If you step out for any reason, we'll hold you right in the alcove until it is safe to seat you once more. Most importantly, I'm going to ask that everyone look at their phone one more time to ensure that their flash is off. The flash is very blinding and our warriors are working with fire. So for the safety of our warriors as well as this house, please turn off your flash. All right, is everyone ready? Okay. Now, Tom, it's gonna happen during this dance. Tom, it's gonna happen during this dance. I have the envelope right here. Like, I just want to dangle this in front of your face and tease you. Okay. So, time listen. The burning desire to know if he's going to have a boy or a girl. Let me hear you one more time. If you think he's having a girl, let me hear you go, choo! Now, if you think his intuition is correct, give me a bigger choo! All right, you're gonna listen for that cue. That chi-hoo is gonna tell us if it's a she or a he. Here we go. From the islands of Samoa, our greeting word is talofa! Alu! focus really quick on Tom and Lisa. How are you feeling? So good? Congratulations, Lisa. Congratulations, Tom. Congratulations to your whole family over there. How exciting. We've celebrated many, many things here at the Maikai. This is our very first gender reveal. So, yes, you guys set the fire. That's right. Well, folks, now that you have seen the fireworks and we celebrated so many amazing things, birthdays, anniversaries, and the gender reveal, it is time for us to say our goodbyes. And so we take you back to the islands of Tahiti, where we began this journey. And we do for you a song entitled E Mauruuru Avao. It simply means I am grateful. And indeed, I am grateful to be able to share the beautiful culture of the Polynesian islands with you here today. Moreover, and most importantly, I'm honored to do it with my family. So please help me in giving a round of applause for our Maikai Island Serenaders. Each one bring your unique talent to the stage. Starting on my far right, our master musician on guitar, drums, and vocals. This is Nana'o. Next to him, on vocals, guitar, drums, and the haka, this is the lovely Zion Kalani'ui. Directly next to me on my right is our cousin Tahitian. He started here in the 1990s as a dancer. He's an amazing carver and an artisan and helped with the renovation of this place, returns to the stage as a musician. Please give it up for our very talented cousin Tahitian. Last but not least, an auntie that I'm honored to every day be able to see her smiling face and feel her aloha. Auntie Mapuana started here in 1979 as a dancer, an MC, and a singer. She returns to the stage to help us guide the next generation forward. Please give a round of applause for the lovely Auntie Mapuana. At this time, I'd like to welcome back the maidens of the Maikai, sporting a nice little baby blue up on the top to honor the Kokas family. This is Kamalani, Anika, and Afasene. Now we'd like to welcome out our warriors. They're coming all the way down over here. Here we go. This is Merehau, Manu, and Teariki. Okay, Tim, coming down. This guy gets super excited up here. He loves you guys. Well, at this time, we'd like to thank the rest of our ohana, because we're one big family. So please give a round of applause for the back of the house for all that they do, as well as your servers and wait staff for the day. They do an amazing job. All right. Well, folks, as your canoe departs, may it lead you to many more journeys. But most importantly, well, I gotta say this because I almost forgot. Let me introduce my co-host for the day. I sort of sidejacked this to do this special surprise for the Kokas. Please give it up for our cousin Ikaika. There we go, there's Ikaika. I took over his show, I'm sorry about that. Come on up here, cousin. As you can see, it's a family affair. And we have our cousin on lights and sound, Hedemana. Let's give it up for Hedemana. Now, as your canoe departs, and it leads you to many places, may it always lead you back to the most important place. A place where you are loved and safe. A place that we call home. So from my ohana to yours, we say peace, love, and aloha!
That was good.
It was amazing.
So good.
So good.
wanted, and this house was too quiet. Bring it up, people. Woo!
Tommy and your crew did an amazing job. So good. So good. All right, folks, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Mauruuru.